If you have your cardboard, you can get started. Sorry, guys. I'm sorry? There we go. Sorry, guys. You guys should get this started. You only have about 10 minutes, so you need to get started. Here you go. Okay, so I think the small paper cup will go to the right because it looks like it will go to the right. Okay, so you need to draw your picture for both. You haven't done that? So where direction is it going to go? Okay. Okay, have you written your prediction? First is your prediction. And read the instructions, what it says. Did I borrow it? Okay, you guys are testing it out, but you have not made a prediction. You can't test it out. Okay, get started. Read what it says. Read what it says. Okay. Force. Force. Okay, I see that a lot of you are already testing, but you have not. I'm waiting. Yep. You need to read and make your prediction first, just like we did with the first one. You can't get started. The reason why I'm asking you to make a prediction before you do it is because there's a pattern to notice. There's something. You can tell what direction it goes based on something. So everybody look at the focus question and read it again. How? It's up there. How can, everybody? How
can you change how a paper cup rolls down a ramp?
So I'm hearing paper cups right now. I shouldn't hear them. Okay, so you want to find out how you can change it. So you need to start noticing a pattern. Okay, so you need to that's why I'm making you predict. So you can start paying attention, and there's a reason why you should believe you should know why it goes to the right, to the left, or straight. Okay, we've done it yesterday, and we're doing it today. Okay, so I really need you to notice a pattern. Okay. Okay, so you guys are making a prediction before you actually test it. Okay, get started. Where does it say to put it? Okay, you guys are writing your prediction? Okay, so now record where it went. What does it say? Can everybody read number 2 right now? Can everybody read column 1? Sorry, force. Okay, everybody read number 2, please.
Large paper cup, small wheel to the left.
What cup are you using? Everybody.
The large one.
It does not say small. Read. It says large paper cup. So as scientists, you need to be paying attention to the information given to you, because then we get inaccurate results or information, right? So you're going to use which cup?
Small.
Which cup?
Large.
And where are you going to put the small wheel?
To the left.
Okay, not to the right, to the left. Okay, so make your prediction if you haven't done it. Yes. Okay, so your prediction, Okay. Okay, here. I think the large. That's why I read it for you guys. Okay, now how this is the same as this, so you need to start noticing something, right? But what have you seen? Correct. So you've noticed that you've gotten it right. So there's a reason. What pattern do you see? There's a pattern. You just need to point it out.
When people did it?
No, what do you see? What is this? What does this remind you of? What is this?
A wheel?
What size?
Large?
And what size wheel is this?
Small?
Okay, so what are you noticing about the wheels?
And the big wheel, the large wheel would, and the small wheel is over here, and the big wheel is over here. And if it goes this way, it's going to be like this. If it goes this way, it's going to be like this.
So what are you looking at then? You're right. I just want you to tell me because you said this and that. You look at the what?
The large wheel and the small wheel.
Okay, so you're looking at both of those? Okay. So that's more what you should be talking about here. Okay, see, that's more what I want you to do. Okay, so finish this. And when you're done, you can do the small paper cup. Okay? So do that. Let's go. You're done? Okay, and you need to draw it too. Okay, can you put it how it's going to be placed? It says to what way?
Left.
So circle left. Circle left. Because that's where you got it. So are you going to put it this way? You're going to put it that way. So you should draw it that way. And if you need it, you could have tilted it your way. See? Okay, did you test it out already? Yeah. Where's your picture? So it's a small paper cup, wheel to the
right.
Small wheel. Can you show me the small wheel on this one? So where's the small wheel going to be? Excellent. Don't let go yet. Good job. Okay, make your prediction when it's going to go. That looks good. Okay, are you guys done?
Yeah.
You haven't written your prediction or drawn your... I mean, not your prediction. You haven't drawn your salts. Can you show me where you placed, Jonathan, the paper cup? Okay. Okay, so now you need to draw that. And I need to be able to see, if you put this like this, I want to see the bigger wheel here, because this doesn't look right. So you want to make the smaller wheel so I can tell, okay? That's good. But you need to draw and draw. Okay, who's done with the large paper cup? You're done? Okay, so now you're going to do the small one and the small one. Okay?
Yeah, me too.
Then you did it incorrect because this says the large paper cup. At the bottom, it says large paper cup. Okay? So cross out, no. Just cross out large and put small paper cup. And you just need to understand that you've done that already. Read it to me.
I think that the small cup will go to the left.
Because, what are you looking at? So large cup, and to the left, like this. So you're looking at this. So where do you think it's going to go?
Left.
So what are you looking at?
This.
What is this?
A shaft.
Right. So you're looking at the shaft?
Yeah.
So the shaft tells you it's going to go to the left?
Yes.
Okay. If it tells you it's going to go to the left, why does it go to the right here? If the shaft tells you where to go. So maybe it's something else?
Oh, it's this thing.
What is this thing?
A wheel.
Okay, can you write that down? The size as well?
Look, teacher, if we put it this way, it will go that way. If we put it this way, it will go that way.
Why?
Because
What are you looking at?
it's like the wheel system.
Okay, and what part of the wheel system are you looking at?
At this part and this.
And what are those parts called? You can help her. What are those parts called?
Wheel.
Okay, and are you looking at both wheels?
Yes, and this. Yes, and this one.
So which wheel are you looking at both of them?
Yeah. Both.
Okay, which one tells you where it's going to go? Or both tell you?
No, this one.
That tells you where it's going to go?
Because if you put it this way, it will go this way. If you put it that way, it will go that way. Because look, the bottom is facing over there, it will go this way. If we put it right here, it will go that way. Facing to that way, it will go that way.
Okay, and what does it go? Does it go straight, the paper cup?
No.
It goes what?
Left or right? Left or right.
Okay, let's see. You guys are done?
Yeah. And
Let me see what you guys have.
the same results we get.
You didn't tell me your reason, your rationale. Okay, that's very important. Why is it important for you to share your rationale? Why is it important? Why would I want to know what you think? Because why? Why is it important for me to know what you think? Why am I making you write because?
To know why I think that.
Yeah, excellent. So if you don't write what you think, then can I know what you're thinking? So that's very important. That's more important than this to me, because I need to understand how you're thinking. Okay? Because scientists explain what the rationale for their thinking, why they're thinking. Okay? Jeremy, let me see yours.
I got a better meaning for this one.
Okay, what do you see? Because your rationale is that you said because I saw it. What do you see? You need to explain that a little bit more for me.
Here.
I'm sorry?
That is over here.
What went over there?
Remember when I put it right here, teacher? And it went
So what are you seeing? What are you paying attention to?
to the cup,
What about the cup?
the wheel,
Okay. Which wheel are you paying attention, or
the tiny wheel.
the smaller wheel? Why?
Because right here it rolls
To the direction of the wheel. Okay. Excellent. Okay. I want to say that at least somebody in each table was able to explain a pattern that they were noticing. Okay. I had told Emily if she was willing to share. Okay. Are you willing to share what your thinking process, what you observed, your pattern? Okay. So I asked her. Who remembers what I asked Emily in this table? What did I ask you? If you noticed a pattern, right? And the pattern, so I noticed. What did you notice?
I noticed that.
Let's listen, pencils down.
I noticed that you put the cup in the little wheel wheel is going to the right, and you put it like this, the little wheel is going to the left, and you
Okay.
because the little wheel is
So Emily is referring to what size wheel? The large or the small?
small.
So she's looking at the small wheel will show her what direction to go. So if I place the small wheel to the left, it's going to go to the
Left.
If I place the small wheel to the right, it's going to go
To the right.
I have a question for you guys. So far I went to the right and to the left. How could we make it go straight? Think about it. How would we make it go straight? So far it's been going to the right and to the left. And you've been telling me that you look at the small wheel to see what direction it goes. What would make it go straight? What would it go? What would you need to make it go straight then? If that's a pattern you're noticing? Discuss it with your tables. I think who can share with me? I know it was really short, but I think you guys have the idea. How would you make it go straight? Only one person? I heard I love you even trying to test something out. I saw you talking, and I had more hands than just two. Make those brains work. What do they know? What do they have inside? What would make it roll straight down the ramp? What would make it go straight down the ramp? This sounds very familiar to me. Very familiar to me. Okay, who has not talked to? Yep.
Is the size has the same size, not like big and small, because the small one is going to the side, like to the right or to the left.
Okay, so you're telling me, so let's go back to the wheel system. So you were telling me that it needs, I'm sorry, say it again?
It needs to be the same size.
Same size what?
The wheel.
So what do we need, everybody?
The same size wheel.
Are these same size? No. The same size? Would these two be the same size?
Yeah.
Okay, let's see if Daniel is correct. Actually, let's all think in our heads if we agree with him. Show me. Or if you disagree. You think it's going to go to the right or you think it's going to go to the left. Okay. So can we make like a circle so that you guys can see it? Really quick. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. I just want you to find a place where you could see and you can allow others to see. Okay, ready? You're going to miss it. Interesting. So, and now, who can share maybe something else that they learned from the cups? Can you give me that, Jonathan? Thank you. Alvaro?
That the small wheel, if you put
Are you talking about the large or the small or both? Okay, both. Uh-huh.
that the small wheel,
So the small.
put it to the right,
If you put it to the...
to the right.
Let me see. Went to the right. Do you guys agree?
Yes.
And then let me try this one. Went to the right. Do you guys agree? Okay.
If you put the small wheel to the left, it will go to the left.
Small wheel to the left. Went to the left?
Yes.
Let me see. To the left. You go to the left?
Yes.
Okay. So now, both of these roll down in a circle, right? I said my circle. Now, my other question is, do these cups roll in the same size circle?
Yes. Yes.
Let's see. It rolled right here. Did you guys see that?
Yeah.
And let's see this. Slightly a little lower, right? Or longer. Okay? Fantastic. So how can I change how a paper cup rolls down a ramp? So how can I change it?
two-sided thing.
I hear words pop like popcorn, but I need a raised hand. Okay, how about those that have not participated yet today? Whole class. Whole class. Those who have not shared. Be brave. Yes, Susana.
Is the two sides of the cup were the same?
If the two sides of the cup were the same, what would happen?
It will go straight.
So you can make it go straight if you have two of the same sizes.
Two big ones.
Can you give me, Luis, a paper cup on your table? Yeah, thank you. So you guys are talking about this, right?
Yeah.
Where's the other wheel system? So you guys are talking about that?
Yeah.
Well, I would have to tape it right. Yes. We'll test it out tomorrow and see if you guys are right. Okay, so you can make it go straight if you have same wheel sizes. What else? How can you change it also? Okay, I'm waiting for those quiet hands to finally raise up and share. Come on, be brave. How else? What else do you know? How can you make it change? So I can make it go straight like that, and how can I change it so that it doesn't go straight? How can I change it so it doesn't go straight? Share with a partner real quick. You can change it by, just find the closest person to you right here. Okay, so how can you make it go, change where it goes? Denise.
You can put the big one with the little one.
Big and little what? Big and little.
Wheel
So, okay, so the wheel system, you can have a big, what is this called? Everybody?
wheel.
So you can put the big or the large, and the, everybody, what size is this?
Small.
So what size, Denise?
Small wheel.
So you could change it to have a large and a small wheel to make it change direction. Okay. So now what I want you to do is I want to ask you, why do you think it does that? Why do you think it goes to the right? Or why do you think it goes to the left?
Because when you put the smallest wheel to right or left, maybe it could go to the right or it could go to the left because it's small and you can put it there so it could go there.
Okay. So now we're going to apply this information that we've been discussing into our journals, okay, as our exit ticket, okay? And I'm going to want 2 sentences, okay? So what did we do today? What did we use? Everybody?
Paper cup.
So let's title it Paper Cups, right below your focus question. So I'm going to put a square for your focus question. You have it there. And don't forget the date so that we can reference when we did it. Now, I want you to answer the focus question. And these are the frames you can use. So you need eyes over here. So I need 2 questions. Everybody's going to have to answer this one. Why it's important to understand motion. And what is motion again?
Movement.
Movement. Why is it important? And what motion did we study today? Rolling. So why is it important to learn about that? That's everybody's going to have to answer. Okay, and this one is just examples. You don't have to use it, but there are examples how you can start your first sentence, okay? Our results show, so what do you guys have? A column of predictions and a column of results. So what do they show? What do they tell you? And a lot of you already explained it to me. Or today I learned, and tell me what you learned. Or to make my paper cup change, and tell me what you did. And or the rollers, because Okay? So, do you have to write all three?
No.
You pick how many? One of this, and then you're going to answer this. So you're right. You're going to end up with 2 sentences. Yes, question. Okay?
No.
Okay, you guys, questions?
No.
Okay, get started. And try to use the vocabulary we learned yesterday and that we use today, okay? So if you're talking about the paper cup, tell us if it rolls. Here's the word if you need it. And if you're trying to describe the sides with a wheel, do so, okay? And then your second sentence, it's important to understand motion because, that's fine. You may go.